Alright, so we are now moving on from head of tags to look at paragraph tags. Now you might be wondering why we need paragraph tags. So if we look at some text which is entered between the body tags, so let's include some random text. Let's save this and refresh it. So you can see the text looks pretty normal. Now if we surround this line with the paragraph tags, so I hope you remember how to include the paragraph tags. So for that we just have to put P for paragraph tags inside the angle brackets, and I will just copy this link and will place it inside the paragraph tags. Let's save this and refresh this on our web page. So if we look at the text doesn't look different at all. The paragraph tags doesn't restyle the text. So what's the point? Now let's go back to the normal text. So I will remove the paragraph tags from here. And now what if we want to put some text on the next line down? Well, you would have thought that we could just press enter and we can put some random line on the next line. So let's enter some random line. Let's save this and reload it on the browser. No. So the line breaks as there are no new lines in our text editor, but actually they don't become new lines on the website itself. So we have to manually put new lines in our web pages. Now there are two ways of doing that, and I will show you both of them now. The first one is to surround these two lines with the paragraph tags. So we will put paragraph tags around these two lines. Just copy this line and place it inside the paragraph tags. And I will do the same thing for the next line. Let's save this and reload this web page. So you will see that this is our first paragraph and this is our second paragraph. So they both are appearing as different lines on our web pages. So the first use of paragraph tag is to give us a new line, and it also makes our code look better because these two lines we can clearly see that we expect these two lines to be separate, and also we can apply different styling and formatting to these two paragraphs as well, that we are going to see in the next video. Okay, so the second way to put the text on a new line is using the break line. Okay, so let's include a new paragraph. Let's say this is line number 3. Let's save this, and I want to break, or I want to include a new line from the middle of this paragraph. So for that I am going to use BR tag, which stands for break line. I will save this and I will refresh it on my browser. So you can notice that the line, we got a new line from the break tag, and also you will notice that it's not similar with the paragraph tags because we are not getting a new paragraph with some space in between, but yeah, our text is coming on a new line. Also you will notice that we have encountered that this BR is the first tag which doesn't have a closing tag associated with it. So this BR tag is called as self-closing tag, and in some cases you might notice that they are using BR tag like this. So basically this was the syntax in XHTML, which is an ancient version of HTML, but nowadays in HTML and HTML5 we don't use syntax like this. So I hope the use of BR tag and paragraph tag is pretty much clear to you. So in the next video we will see how we can customize the text to change its look and style within the paragraph. So we'll see you then.